Hello, friends. Welcome to Del Soccer. My name is Delali Frank, and this is News Daily, where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. In today's edition, we're going to talk about Alexander Djiku. He has said some good things about Otto Addo. We'll listen to what he actually said. I have all the exclusive here to share with you. And then we'll talk about Tariq Lamptey. He has spoken about playing in Kumasi for the first time, and then even representing Ghana at the World Cup. I'm going to exclusively share with you what he actually said. But before I go into it, always important, subscribe to the platform. I want you to, after subscribing, hit on the notification bell. You see, when you subscribe, that bell that comes, that icon, click on it and put it on all so that every video that I post, you'll be able to watch it. According to YouTube, 81% of my subscribers don't or haven't clicked on the notification bell. So if I post a video, you guys don't see. So please hit on that. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's video. Now, let's start with Alexander Djiku. So Djiku, after Ghana playing, has granted an interview with FIFA, and he has said some few good things about the Black Stars, especially Otto Addo. He talked about Ghana, and he said the 2010 World Cup is a World Cup that he followed very well. He watched every Ghana game, and he was so excited by Ghana's performance, and it's also part of the reason why he chose to come and play for Ghana. And then he was asked about Otto Addo. He said some few good things about Otto Addo. I want to read that message and what he said about Otto Addo to you because it's very important. That's what I want us to talk about today. He said he knows the players very well. He's the one who got us to Qatar. He played for Ghana, so he knows the ins and outs of the national team. He's a great leader. First and foremost, a lot of young guys have been brought into the squad. So we need a coach who excels at man management, and Addo is unmatched in that department. To get Djiku, one of the experienced players, to say this about Otto Addo says a lot about him. And I think this is not the first time a player has said this about Otto Addo. When the Black Stars players came and we listened, I asked Antoine Semenyo what he thinks about Tuado's second coming, and it was obvious. He said the coach knows them. It's like he's continuing from where he stopped. And one thing about this Ghana team is it has a lot of players that played outside Ghana, like players that were born outside Ghana, I should say. Djiku, Tariq Lamptey, Nake Williams, Brandon Asante, Kofi Shea is so part of them, like Jojo Wallacott. This team has, this is one of the Black Stars players squad that has players who played outside Ghana or who grew up outside Ghana. And Otto Addo is one player who can relate to that because he was born in Germany, trained with German culture, and he came to come and play for the Black Stars. So he understands that culture shift and all those things. So his strength is on man management. And if you see him and how he plays with the players, and also that experience that he worked with Dortmund and the fact that he was in charge of young players in Dortmund and making sure that they integrate very well into the senior side, I think that's also helping him. Because remember, Fatai Isaku scored his first Black Stars goal under Otto Addo. And Otto Addo has successfully been able to get these young players to play at a certain level. And I think Djiku is right about that because Otto is a very great coach when it comes to man management, and I believe it's one of the good things that is helping him. So let's talk about Tariq Lamptey too as well. So Tariq Lamptey has granted an interview. He's in Ghana. Obviously the players, most of them are in Ghana. Some have left, but Tariq is still in Ghana. He did a charity event. He has a charity event that he does in Ghana, and this time around he did it at the Jowulu School Park, and he granted an interview with colleagues at TV3. And Ori Kwampofo asked him about he playing for Ghana at the World Cup and even going ahead to play in Kumasi. And he said it's every player's dream to play at the World Cup, and to get that opportunity to represent Ghana comes as an exciting one. He played for Ghana, I think, against Korea, and then he went ahead to also talk about playing in Kumasi. He said he felt the noise, like when you walk onto the pitch, you could feel like you could see that Ghana will love football. Like, so for him, a player who has played in English Premier League, played in Stamford Bridge, mention them, Anfield and all that. That Kumasi atmosphere was great, like very, very great. And I wanted to listen to what Tariq Lamptey said.
Yeah, it was very loud, lots of support. We could feel it straight away. There's that type of support, it just pushes you on and motivates you to work hard and get the result for the team, for the fans as well, because we know how important it is for us to win and for us to just show that we are working hard and try to get it for them. So they just pushed us on. They were, like I said, the 12th players on the team. So we're grateful for their support always. And yeah, it was amazing to be back playing there. Like you said, for my first time, and the way the game went. Obviously, maybe some people it was a bit up and down, but like it was amazing day in the end, and we got the result we wanted.
Yeah, you see. So I think it's fair. He's one player that's unfortunately injury has not been on his side. After the World Cup, he has struggled with injuries, but we are glad that he's in. He's a very good footballer that he's a good addition to the national team, and we wish him the best of luck. And we always pray that he'll give his best for the team and always give 100% when he's called upon. If Tariq Lamptey is fit, he's one of the best right backs you can find. And the fact that Otto Addo is now basically converting him into a winger kind of thing, that's a huge one for the national team.
I think eventually, or finally, the fact that they've given him a long-term contract says it all. I mean, this is what we've all hoped for, meaning that he will have time to prepare this team for a long time, at least 5 years. And he needs our support. Everybody must support him. What he's done so far in the last 2 matches, I think is very, very hopeful. It looks that the future is bright. We need to support him. And of course, whatever he believes is wrong, he believes is right, we need to support him to do it. He's very, very hopeful. I saw the match against Mali. It's an away match, and the way we played was solid. I was very, very happy with our attacking line, the way we played, the way we soak them, and then of course attack, in a counter-attack situations. So it looks very, very hopeful. The second match, we saw our team scored 3 goals. I think it's been a while that we scored set goals, 3 goals. So we need to appreciate it. Of course, there are things that coach himself made mention of it, that they have to improve in that area, and which I think for a coach, I understand, and I think the future is very, very hopeful. He's our star. We can't argue about that. He is our star. He is a person making waves for us as far as Ghana soccer is concerned. Ghana is concerned. He's the one who is making the name for us, and so there's nothing wrong with that. However, it's up to the coach to know exactly what he wants to do. He's a good player, a young chap who has developed from the youth to this level, and so we should be happy to have somebody like him.